Why do people still insist that there is no such thing as UFO? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you different video footage and photograph images of UFO that cannot be from us. Now, I've always believed in the UFO. I've always believed in aliens. I find it very difficult to believe that we are the only ones in this billions and billions and billions and trillions of gazillion huge space that we're in. But regarding my YouTube career and covering UFOs and aliens, can you remember the Miami Mall Bayside incident, where people were claiming to see 8 to 10 foot shadow being aliens, ETs, beings just flapping about everywhere, vanishing, reoccurring, glitching? The media said that it was a bunch of kids setting off fireworks.
This all started, according to police, with some sort of fight between juvenile groups that were armed with sticks.
Dozens of police cars flooded the area.
Yeah, police say it all started after a group of teenagers became unruly.
Now, I don't want to go into it too much because I've covered this many times on my channel. But what I will say is there are still huge question marks. For me, the question is video evidence of these fireworks, video evidence of these fights that are happening. And why is it that the people that claim to have seen these 8 to 10 foot shadow beings all mentioned the same type of thing, all mentioned the same images, same location, same time?
We look back and we notice some weird shapes taller than me. I'm 6'2", shadowy, dark, solid shapes, not human. I promise you, these is not human.
What the fuck is happening, bro? We out of this hole! We out of this hole!
And then we see these 3, 9, 10 foot tall creatures. I'm not gonna say aliens. Everyone keeps saying it's aliens. I'm not saying aliens. It looked like it was glitching.
Like a force field. Woo, 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 woo. And everybody that was behind this, that I was seeing, everybody looked like this. Like digital.
But the second event that really hit hard for me was the Las Vegas family that called in to 911 and said that they saw 8 to 10 foot shadow aliens in their backyard 6 months before the Miami Mall event.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we're terrified of it.
So there's 2 people or 2 subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes, like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
And even to this day, this video footage that you're going to see still hasn't been debunked. And even an evidence expert, Scott Rodder, cannot debunk this.
And in this case, we can definitively say, to a degree of scientific certainty, that this entity, this thing in the video, is there in the physical reality in which the Kenmore family is also there.
Now, disclaimer. I'm not saying that all UFOs that we spot in the sky that we can't explain are alien UFOs. I don't think that at all. In fact, I do think that a lot of the UFOs or UAPs that we see up in the sky are government testing. However, not all of the UAPs that we're seeing up in the sky can be just thrown that card. Yes, it's the government testing UFOs. Yes, it's a drone. Yes, it's a flare. We can't do that. So hopefully at the end of this video, you'll have more of an understanding, more of an open mind point of view, or just to confirm what you already knew, that yeah, these UFOs or the UAPs that we see up in the sky are not ours. Now, if you were talking about our transportation, we've got all sorts of shapes and sizes and speeds, okay? But more specifically, speeds. We've got lorries, cars, motorbikes, aeroplanes, helicopters, all go at different speeds, depending on what our use is for them. Now, there are hundreds of different types of UFO, but look at the speed of these types of UFOs. Have you ever seen something that goes as fast as this?
Look behind you. Insane. Whoa, did you see that just shoot across? Did anyone else see that?
Now, I think we'll all agree that that is lightning quick, all right? And there's many videos that I've got that showcase how fast these UFOs do actually go. Now, I've got a new Facebook page. It's called Caspersite UFO, right? It's been up a few days, and already it's going so well. And there's a gentleman on there that sent me a video clip. His name is Kenny Roger. Thank you so much, Kenny, for sending me this clip, mate. It is filmed about 5 years ago in Scotland. Now check out the speed of this thing. This video clip was sent to me by Zane Snur. I'm sorry if I've got that name wrong. It's an epic name, by the way. But check out this, mate. Look at the, not just the speed of this thing, but how it can shift direction.
I was tracking a light in the sky. I couldn't tell on the camera if it was a satellite or not. And I'm tracking this light. And as far as I was concerned while it was happening, that was it. It was just one light. And I was looking at the footage on the computer. I noticed I had caught the most amazing thing ever. And that was very, very definitive to me, seeing that footage. This light comes from the top left corner of the screen, zips down, and then zips back up to this object I was tracking and pulls these maneuvers that I've never seen anything pull before in the sky. And yeah, that really sold me on it. Because I was honestly starting to feel like I was losing my mind, and I was really questioning everything. I was starting to feel like I was crazy. Like, am I just filming satellites? I don't know. Like, you really start wondering and start questioning yourself, and it's been really tough in that regard. But every now and then you'll get stuff like this on video, and it's like, okay, yeah, no, there's actually something here. There's actually something here. And then you go over everything that had happened previously, and when you look at the big picture, you can start piecing it all together, that something is actually going on, and you're not going crazy. And boy, I'll tell you, you really do need moments like that where you capture really good stuff on video, because if you don't, if you just capture like questionable things on video that could be something, you will start to go crazy.
This drone footage was recorded by Christian on May 3rd in Norway. He managed to capture a rapidly moving object on the right side of the screen. The acceleration of the craft is astounding. It seems to go from 0 to several hundred miles per hour within seconds. The lights take off simultaneously, so they may be part of the same craft. Airplanes don't accelerate from a standstill in the sky like this.
Echo 6-1 Tango Roger, Roger.
Oh, got it! Woohoo!
Roger, there's troubleshooting as soon as I get
Did you box moving target?
602.
No, I took an auto track. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow, look at that, man. Look at the fly.
At first, it can be hard to see. However, when you slow the footage down, you can see what appears to be an object flying past the plane below. It moves so fast it's almost undetectable to the naked eye at a regular speed.
So there are a few examples of the speed that some of these UFOs can get to. It's incredible, right? And I'm sure that's probably like second gear for them, okay? But the other thing which is so different to what we know and what we work with is the shape of these UFOs. Some of these shapes are just way out there. I mean, we've got disc shape, we've got cigar shape, triangle shape, orb shape, boomerang shape, diamond shape, egg shape, rectangular shape, box shape, pyramid shape, cone shape, all these different types of shapes, and plus many, many more. So look, I don't want to sit here and teach you how to suck eggs. I think we all have a basic understanding of why planes look very similar. The thing is, why fix something that isn't broken? So in a nutshell, planes look all the same because they're fighting against the same problems and the same constraints. If our environment changes, well then maybe our planes will have to change, but until then it's not going to happen, right? So the question is, why are these UFOs so different looking? Opposite of what you think aerodynamic should be. Now obviously some of them look quite aerodynamic, like maybe the Tic Tac UFO, that looks pretty aerodynamic. Okay, let's calm down a little bit, right? Because I'm all excited. Now, a while ago I featured this video, okay? And it absolutely blew my mind. Take note of the shape of this thing, and not just the shape, but how it changes shape in real time. Take a little look at this. Now the same UFO was spotted in Pualo, a totally different location, and I'm sorry if I said that wrong, but here it is.
Olá, ó. Olha lá, ele fica direitinho, o disco voador, né, Tati? Gente! Olha o disco voador, é verdade. Tati. Eu tirei. Ai, que merda. Tô filmando. Gente, é um... Só fica aqui, ó.
Tá paradinho, ó. Dá uma 22 aqui. Dá certinho da tirada.
Olha o disco voador. Lembra do Chaves, amor? Vai atrás lá. Eu não. Tati, não pode ser, Tati.
Era níquel. Leva o Chaves.
Olha, Tavi, aqui, olha aqui, ó. Ei. Agora é o ataque do ZT.
Yes, and again, I know it could be a balloon, right? It's shiny, it's silver, it's a big ball. However, I can't explain why it's morphing down and bits are sticking out of it and coming back down and orbiting, and it's just weird, okay? It's weird. It might be something that we've made, but it might not. Now, you get a gold star if you can tell me what plane that we've developed can do that. Here's some other footage of some other strange looking UFOs.
New footage has found its way online of this strange fish-shaped UAP. Many are pointing out the similarities between this object and the Metapod UFOs. The footage is remarkably clear and still completely inexplicable. This is an enhanced I look at what the object would theoretically appear as in high definition. It looks nothing like any man-made aircraft or weather balloon. What do you think? Is this an extraterrestrial craft?
Clearest video of a UFO recorded recently. In the footage, an intrigued pilot uses his cell phone to capture a strange metallic object he sees in the distance. Shortly after, the object passes just a few feet away from the plane. At that moment, the pilot realizes he might have recorded the most solid evidence of these mysterious ships. This video reopens the debate whether these crafts are secret human technology or of extraterrestrial origin.
I'm sorry.
What is that?
There's a passenger on the plane, looks out the window, grabs the phone. This was filmed in June. The traveler sees that, an object apparently changing shapes in seconds. Oh. Is it a shape-shifting object? Is it Bezos? Is it Branson? What is it? Is it a UFO?
Mel, go for it. What do you see?
I have no... Okay, I'm looking at this for the first time. I want it to be surprised.
Whoa! What's that?
No way!
Oh, that's crazy.
No, man.
What is that? Bruh.
Look, there's something flying through the air. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Yo, what the fuck?
Aliens!
Yo.
I am zoomed in, man. Shit, pulsating and electrifying. clouds. It went up into the clouds.
As the drone flies up, unveils a sight that defies our understanding of physics. A white object darts into view, plunging from the valley with unerring precision. The peculiar craft, reminiscent of the Tic Tac UFO reported in the infamous Nimitz incident, exhibits an ethereal grace, rotating on its axis with unnatural fluidity. This Tic Tac-shaped UFO spins, splashing in front of the drone camera, its ivory-like sheen standing out against the earthy backdrop.
All four of us, because we were in F-18Fs, so we had pilots and Wizzo in the back seat, looked down a small, saw a white tic-tac object with a longitudinal axis pointing north-south and moving very abruptly over the water like a ping-pong ball. There were no rotors, no rotor wash, or any sign of visible control surfaces like wings. As we started clockwise towards the object, my Wizzo and I decided to go down and take a closer look with the other aircraft staying in high cover to observe both us and the tic-tac. We proceeded around the circle about 90 degrees from the start of our descent, and the object suddenly shifted its longitudinal axis, aligned it with my aircraft, and began to climb. We continued down another 270 degrees, nose low, where the tic-tac, or we consumed 270 degrees to where, and we went nose low to where the tic-tac would have been. Our altitude at this point was about 15,000 feet, and the tic-tac was about 12,000. As we pulled nose onto the object, within about a half mile of it, it rapidly accelerated in front of us and disappeared. Our wingmen, roughly 8,000 feet above us, lost contact also. We immediately turned back to see where the whitewater was at, and it was gone also.
What kind of reporting took place after that incident?
None. We had a standard debrief where the backseaters went down to our carrier intel center and briefed what had happened, and that was it. No one else talked to us, and I was in the top 20 in the battle group. No one came. The captain was aware, the admiral was aware, nothing was done.
Alienígena, olha só. Alienígena, olha só.
Look at that thing, dude. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. That's not our LS, though, is it? It's not. That is on us, dude. Well, if there's like... Look at that thing.
Now, another thing that's mentioned in the UFO community is their ability to cloak themselves or disguise themselves as something else. Now, we're not quite there yet with our cloaking abilities. Yes, I mean, you've got amazing snipers, for example, that can disappear. Can you see where the sniper is? Now, apparently China may have something which is very similar to cloaking. Green screen maybe? Blue screen? Smoke and mirrors? I don't know. But what I do know is some of the UFO footage that I've checked out is unexplainable. One theory is that UFOs are always around, always up there. You just need different lenses to see them. Or what they do is they can make themselves look like clouds. Check out this video.
Y por eso estamos dando nuestra vida para que cada uno de ustedes, mis hijos, tengan un futuro maravilloso, para que tú puedas estudiar y hacer lo que tú quieres ser. Pero eso sí, yo quiero que seas el mejor del mundo, aquí en sea. Con esfuerzo, con responsabilidad, con honestidad, porque al final nos dimos cuenta que está en una lucha ética. Con esfuerzo, con responsabilidad, con honestidad, porque al final nos dimos cuenta que está en una lucha ética.
Not convinced? Okay, we'll check this one out. This was sent to me on Casper Site UFO Facebook page by Dakota Moon. Thank you so much.
Guarda che è? È un aereo. No. Guarda, guarda. Mamma. Corriamo giù a vedere. Corri. Andiamo.
Di là.
Dove è andato? Da quella parte, andiamo. Eccolo là.
Sì, riprendilo.
Buon quadro, aspetta. Ecco. Che storia, guarda, ma che è? Ah, si è diviso, guarda che sta. Oh, uno è volato via. Guarda, se sta a muovere.
This footage surfaced on social media. At first, it appears to be a small cloud, but as the footage continues, the cloud changes shape. As the person continues to film, they comment that the cloud has lights within it, and they zoom in closer.
With lights in it.
Looking at the object even closer, the small twinkling lights can be seen more clearly, and the object moves like a jellyfish across the sky.
Now look, I understand that so many, including maybe some of the footage that I've shown you now, it could be fake, it could be AI, right? I mean, take a little look at this video. It is absolutely amazing. It looks so realistic, but it can't be real, right? Because surely we would have heard about this. Check this out. So yeah, I mean, in today's world, we can do things like that, which is absolutely incredible. Which, I've got to be honest with you, deep down, it's gutting, because I really want to see real UFO footage. However, what you can't deny is this photo that I'm going to show you now. It was taken 50 years ago over in Costa Rica, and it's just been released. It's been making the rounds around the internet. Now, this photo here is the artist's impression, which ironically I used for the thumbnail of this video. However, the original, the true photograph is this one here. A rare photograph showing what looks like a silvery disc-shaped UFO over a Central American lake has been released more than 50 years after it was taken. The grainy black and white photograph was taken by aerial photographer Sergio Loaiza, flying at 10,000 foot above Costa Rica. So the photographer was on a mission just to survey the land ready for construction, okay, and he was taking one shot every 20 seconds. And the UFO was only visible on the 300th shot and then disappeared on the 299 and 301. And Leslie Keane, the independent investigation journalist and UFO researcher, has dubbed the image as the best photo of a UFO ever taken. So, although not the artist's impression that I showed you on the thumbnail, I think we all agree that that photograph that was taken is absolutely clear as day phenomenal. There is definitely something up in the sky. Now, we've looked into strange shapes of UFOs, the speed of UFOs, the cloaking of UFOs. There's an area that we haven't looked into yet. In fact, there's a couple of areas, one of which is witness statements, listening to the people who actually have seen and interacted in some cases to UFOs, and in very rare cases, or maybe not so rare, actually talked to, spoken to, interacted with ET. I featured it many times on this channel, so if you want to go and check them out, please do so. I'll leave the links around. But we can't dismiss the fact that some people do have legitimate stories way before UFOs actually ever became popular. So there's an area that I've not looked into on this video, which I'm going to save for another video, and I hope that you join me. I hope you subscribe, because I'm going to be making that very soon. And that area is the area of the technology, the UFO ET technology, where so many people have come forward, especially recently, in saying how we are nowhere near close to the technology that they've seen and witnessed themselves. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that this video has answered the question: these UFOs are not made by us. Take care, bye bye.